is Show and Tell, and I'm sorry if we're disconnected because there is thunder and lightning here in Florida. But anyway, this is a very inexpensive paper from Amazon, and it's called 24 Sheets of Wildflowers. And I'm just showing you some of them. It comes two of each design. They're super pretty. And today I am going to do something that you probably have seen in many other places because it's been everywhere. But I am going to do it differently. It's going to be with paper instead of, most of the people do it with book pages. So, and instead of being a 9x6 book page, I'm going to cut this to 8 1/4 by 6. So let me cut them and I will be right back. So I cut it 6 inches width and 8 1/4, and then you're gonna fold it in two. It's gonna be a tiny FM tag. It's a tag, so you put this inside a pocket. It's not a standalone. And then you're gonna fold this section like this, and the bottom section you fold it so that it is a tiny bit over that one in there. And then this section you fold again. Now, sorry about the thunder and lightning. So now you are going to glue the top part. You're gonna glue because you're gonna glue this on top of this. So this one, this top, you're gonna glue completely. Come on. Okay, so that one you're gonna glue completely. I have noticed that this has a rough edge, so I have to be very careful with this one. And this one is very smooth. Okay, so that is completely glued, and you have this opening here. Now, I was thinking of this section. I'm gonna glue this section completely. This section completely, okay? Bear with me. Whoops. Start with this, but then I go with the other one because I don't want it to damage my paper. And you may have an edge in here, and that's all right because you can do something about that. You can put some trim. And what I'm gonna do now, you have to decide what you wanna do. Let me find some ephemera in here. Have any small ephemera with me? So I have this. It's not an ephemera, but I can use it. So you have this in here like that, and it can go all the way down. And for that to go all the way down, then you have to glue only the edge in here. So I'm gonna glue this edge And there's so many versions of this around. I didn't know who to mention, but I see a lot crafting with Miss Tommy, although I didn't get the measurement from hers. I was inventing, but she does a lot of this with book pages, and she is so creative, and she's a wonderful person, so go check her out. So I glued this thing in here, and I want to leave this one open in here. So I'm gonna glue the top, only the top area of that. So let's do it here. This top area, I'm gonna glue in there. And you know, you glue the section that you wanna glue depending on what you're doing, okay? But I wanna get as many pockets as I can in here. So that's why right now I have this one in here that goes all the way down. I still have to glue this part. Didn't glue. So I had to go again and put a tiny bit of glue in there and glue this part. Let's leave it to dry. So that pocket goes all the way down. Okay, that's perfect. And there's another one in here. One there, another one in here, and there's another one in here. So you have three, you have 1, 2, 3 pockets. So now that we have done that, you have to decide if this is gonna be a tag, or you can glue it as a side tuck. I am going to round that area so that I can use it as a side tuck. So I rounded that in there, and I can put it as a side tuck, and then I can create another pocket, if I use it as a side tuck, or I can use it as a pocket, or I can glue it at the top. So now it is so pretty, but I may want to decorate it some more. Beautiful ribbons I purchased from Angela Kerr, and look at that one, but it's so big. I may take a tiny one and put it in here. Let's see the big one first. She has so many kids and things on her site. I have a butterfly there and a butterfly there that I don't want to cover. If I put it this way, I will cover both butterflies, and I don't want to do that. There's a tiny one in here that doesn't. You can put it in there like that. Yeah, it needs something in there. And I don't want to cover my butterflies, so I'm going to use that tiny one. So I'm just going to put fabric tack. Let's use fabric tack. And I'm gonna tag her and her website to this video, because that way you can get, you know, if you want to get the supplies from her, what I recommend, since she is in England, and if you live in the United States, wait until you have, you know, some items to order from her before you order. She has fabulous kits in her site, and she sells the printed patterns. I mean the printed papers, which is so good when your printer doesn't work too well. It's not working. So let's unplug it. Okay, so I'm gonna cut it in here. I'm gonna put extra glue on that section that has been cut. It is so pretty, so delicate. So pretty and delicate. Now we cannot see. This is tater rose, and I decided to put tater rose in there. Maybe you should put this before you glue these things down. It can be done, but it's harder to do it. This is not a super strong paper, but it is double-sided. Okay, this is the Tim Holtz Botanical that we show in another video. And I took these two pieces from there. It doesn't have the exact colors, but that doesn't matter. It is, you know, flowers. And this is from the last video, the thing that we cut. We're thinking of putting this in here, like this. Like that, in there, and then this can be a tag for there. It fits in here, so I'm just gonna give it a tag shape. Even though it was stitched, that's all right. Maybe and now I don't have, yeah, still have enough space for the flowers. Can always put it down and eliminate some of the stems. So where is the other one? There. So I think we should first glue them together. Yeah, I think we should first glue them together. So I'm gonna glue only the side of this one. Oopsie daisy. So in there. And then this one. So if you like what you're seeing and you want to help the channel, please comment, because the way the channel grows, YouTube will not show the channel unless there's people that are interacting with the channel. If there's not interaction with the channel, then it will not be promoted by YouTube. I'm gonna also cut this one because it's gonna be too fragile. Like that. What do you think? Okay, so now I'm gonna ink this a tiny bit. Let's do the same color. The pink. We can put an eyelet in there and put a dangle. Now this is glue. I think, see how it has like lines in there? I think I'm gonna continue some of those lines with green color pencil. May get in trouble now, but we'll see. Yeah, and get in trouble because I'm not putting them straight. So this is what I did, and I continued the lines all the way up, and then I'm gonna put a green, yeah, but I'm gonna put a green eyelet in there. So this is it. I don't know why my eyelet crocodile, sometimes it do a perfect job with the same setting and the same eyelets, and sometimes it does a very bad job. So I don't understand that. So this is gonna go in here, and we need another one for the top. So let's do one that is long for the top. Okay, so I have this paper, Bonnie. What is the name? Family Heirloom Collection. Let me show it to you. Because I know you like to see the papers that I show. It is a beautiful pad. Music pages. Let me see, I can even go closer. Numbers, green, cameras. I like them for background pages. This is the one I'm going to use today. It's like book page, scissors, roses, more roses, and I think we started with this one. It's a beautiful pad, and I wanted, this is a tag that I did in one of an old video, but it's flimsy and it has not a backing, and I want to use probably this side in here. I don't want to use that. I'm just going to put it in there like that. See, I want to get the most I can from these. So let me glue it and I will be right back. Okay, so I glued this in the back, but I did like a collage because I wanted to get some of that, but now I want to put a butterfly in there to cover some of that. And I have shown you also this before. I love it. It has die cuts of butterflies, and I'm going to take one of them from here. They're pre-cut. See, they're pre-cut. But to match it, I'm going to put the tater rose around it. To match my paper. Like that. So now it has tater rose around it, and I'm going to glue it in here. Because I need to leave the space for writing. I was trying to get as much of that design on the paper, and it was only on the border, so I have to glue some together. And now I don't want to cover my roses because that was the reason why I put those papers in there collaged. And now maybe I can put some paper at the top for writing. Oh, I'm just gonna leave it like that. I'm just gonna put an eyelet too on this one. Okay, so now it turned out perfect, and so I'm gonna put ribbon green this time, and I want to show you. I have these from Stamperia, and I'm gonna put this one on here, but I'm gonna put a dangle in here. This is wax, however I think it's white. I'm gonna try to see if I can get the transparent one, but I'm gonna put this in here so that it slides good in here. I think you have seen that. I saw it at Rhoda Burke's. And then I'm gonna slide it in here. See how much better it slides? And then this is the one. I put another Stamperia in here, and I put this one in here, the one that we created. And now I'm gonna put a dangle in here. So this is what is called a bulb. Bulb clip. Where did it go? Okay, here, a bulb clip. And I'm gonna put that clip in there, and then you can put any dangles from that clip. And I have this pink butterfly. By the way, all these bunch of dangles were a set from Amazon. A lot of different ones. This is the final product of what we did today. I hope you liked it, and you can come back for other videos. But let me show it to you. It can be a belly band or a side tuck, but it's 2 pockets, actually 3 pockets. And if you put it as a belly band, an extra pocket. But let me put everything out of here. This is the tag that we did on a previous video. I just put a backing with the butterfly. And we did this one today with some of Tim Hall's botanical ephemera. And it is, it looks like it's fabric because it's shedding, but it's not. And then this is one of ephemera that I had left from a previous video. And then this is also one that I have left from a previous video, and we put a dangle in there. So the way it's gonna go in the page, imagine this is the page, it's gonna go maybe in the middle as a tuck. And maybe I can glue it at the top, at the bottom. And then, or we can glue it like this, L shape. And anyway, we're gonna have another place in here, so we can put it lower so that we can have a big tag in there. We can put it like this. The thing is, we have these, so we have to take that into consideration. So let me put it, that's gonna be in there like that. So when you put in the page, leave a space in here so that you can see your dangle, and then you can glue like an L shape, and then there's gonna be another, let me see, this is not a tag, but you can put even a large tag in there. And then you can put this one in here, and we put some wax, and we may need to put a tiny bit more of the wax. It's a tiny bit, it's not going there. Let's see. I'm gonna get a wax that is not white because this is putting extra color. For now, we're putting that, and then it's gonna go in here. Depending how you put it, it will go good or not. Then we have that one there, and then we have this beautiful one in here. Let's take this because it's taking, so we can put this one in here. Let's see, we have a tag that we did yesterday. This one, it will be too big. Let's see, the other one we did yesterday was this one. And that will fit in there. That will fit in there? No, probably not. So the one that will fit in there was probably the smallest one that we did, this one. But we're not putting that in there, just showing you. It depends on how you want to do it. But you have that, you have to leave a space for that dangle in there. And then you have this tag in here because you have one pocket in there, one pocket here, one pocket here, and the other tag that we did, you can put in there. Remember, it has a tiny bit of flour that is in there, so you have to be careful with your flour. So that is what we did. I hope you like what we did, and please come back for other videos. I only want to show you next time something completely different, not the rose journal, but I do want to show you the papers that I'm getting for the rose journal, but I am still not finished because my printer is not working, but I am getting a lot of beautiful papers. Plus, I am gonna add unusual papers that I want to show you. So that will be in another video. Please subscribe to the channel if you want to receive notification when I put those videos. Have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.